Welcome students to the maths class. This is your maths book. Today we will start with chapter number 8, decimals. Aims and objectives. The students will be able to define decimal, mixed numbers, whole number, fraction, place value, expanded form, decimal digits and equivalent decimals. Identify the whole number and fractional parts of a decimal. Recognize connections between decimal numbers and place value. Write decimals in expanded form. Write whole numbers as decimals. Write decimals in fraction form. Dictionary. Decimals are a set of numbers written together with a dot in between them that is called a decimal point. The numbers to the left of the decimal are the integers or the whole numbers, and the numbers to the right of the decimal are called the decimal numbers. If we go right from the ones place, the next place will be 1/10 times smaller, which will be 1/10 or 1/10 position. Comparing decimals. Any two decimal numbers can be compared by comparing their whole part or decimal parts. If the whole parts are equal, then the 10th parts can be compared and so on. Place values. Place value gives a value of the number depending on its location. Decimals. The numbers expressed in decimal forms are called decimals. Decimals have a decimal part and a whole number part. The part is used to separate these parts. The number on the left side of decimal is the whole number part, and the number formed by the digits at the right side of the decimal is called the decimal part. Here in this example, the number given to us is 53.4. Here 53 is the whole number and 4 is the decimal part. Place value of decimals is given in this chart. Here in the example, 34.7, 4 is at the ones position, 3 is at the tens place, this is the decimal point, and 7 is 1/10 of the position. Here in this example, the number given to us is 13.95. 3 is at the units place, that is the ones place, 1 is at the tens place, this is the decimal point, 9 is the 1/10 of the position, and 5 is the 1/100th of the position. Representation of decimals on number line. To represent decimals on the number line, we have to divide the gap of each number into 10 equal parts, as the decimal shows the 10th part of the number. Here, example, show 0.3, 0.5 and 0.8 on the number line. First, we will draw a number line. Since all these three numbers are greater than 0 and less than 1, so we have to make a number line with 0 and 1 and divide it into 10 equal parts. 0.3 can be represented as 3 by 10, 0.5 can be represented as 5 by 10, and 0.8 can be represented as 8 upon 10. Comparing decimals. If the whole number is different, if the whole numbers of the decimals are different, then we can easily compare them. The number with the greater whole number will be greater than the other. Example, compare 532.48 and 682.26. Here we will see the number on the left side, that is 532 and 682. Since 682 number is greater, so 682.26 will also be greater than 532.48. If the whole number is same, if the whole numbers of the decimals are same, then we will compare the 10th and then the 100th part if required. The number will be greater. 10th number is greater than the other. Example, compare 42.36 and 42.68. Here we will see the number on the right side, that is after the decimal point. Here it is 36 and here it is 68. Since 68 number is greater, so 42.68 will be greater than 42.36. Addition of decimal numbers. To add the decimal numbers, we can add them as whole numbers, but the decimal will remain at the same place as it was in the given numbers. It means that we have to line up the decimal point in each number while writing them and then add them as a whole number. Example, add 22.3 and 34.1. Here we have to write the numbers as given below and then add up. That is, line up the decimal points and then add 3 plus 1 is 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, and 2 plus 3 is 5. That is the final number we get is 56.4 by adding these two numbers. Subtraction of decimal numbers. Subtraction is also done as normal whole values after lining up the decimals of the given number. Let's take an example. Subtract 243.86 from 402.10. Here, write the numbers in a line so that the decimal points of both the numbers are lined up in this manner. Then subtract and borrow as we do in whole numbers. Here, the final answer that we get after subtracting is 158.24. This is your assignment, which you have to do in your practice notebook. Thank you.